Have you seen this drawing before? No? This painting is drawn by Hale Asaf, and she from Turkey. Oh yeah, I have to introduce myself first. Sorry. Hello! I'm Ari. Today we're going to talk about an amazing artist. Ta-da! As I mentioned before, her name was Hale Asaf, but her real name was Hale Saleh. She was born in Kadıköy, Istanbul, 1950. During her childhood, she had to undergo liver surgery at the age of 5 and suffered from complications for the rest of her life. She was the niece of Turkey's first female artist called Mihri Musfik Hanim, and her father was the president of the Ottoman Court of Appeals. She attended Notre Dame de Sion French High School, a private school for girls in Constantinople. There is where she learned to speak English and French. In 1990, at the beginning of the Turkish War of Independence, she was sent to Rome, where she took her first art lesson from her aunt. The following years, she was sent in Paris, studying with Nami Ismail, a family friend. 2 years later, she passes the entrance exam for the Prussian Academy of Arts and became a student of Arthur Kamp. 1924. She returned home after the war and enrolled at the Ina Sanayi Nefise Mektebe School of Fine Arts, where she studied with Feyhaman Duran and Ibrahim Kali. Following her mother's death from tuberculosis in Swiss Sanitarium, she changed her name from Hale Saleh to Hale Asaf by using her mother's family name. She was not at the art school for a long time. However, when she won a scholarship from the Ministry of National Education to study in Europe, this took her back to Germany, to the Academy of Fine Art in Munich, where her teacher was Lovis Corinth. In 1926, she had a showing at the Galatasaray exhibition, a major venue for new artists held annually in Istanbul from 1916 to 1951. In 1937 to 1938, she was back in Paris at the Académie de la Grande Chaumière, studying with André Lut. And she also taking private lessons from Ismail Haqqi Oigal, a noted ceramic artist who became her fiancé. Shortly afterward, they returned to Turkey and settled in Bursa, where Oigal found a teaching position. She also became a teacher at the Girls' Norm School, a teacher college, and the Nakati Bay Girl Art Institute. In 1929, she and her husband were among the founders of the Independent Painter and Sculptor Association. Because of her cosmopolitan upbringing, she found it hard to adapt to Bursa provincial atmosphere. In one unsettling incident, she fainted after being harassed by a crowd at the bazaar who were apparently offended by one of her paintings. She was able to leave Bursa by exchanging jobs with the artist Mahmud Chuda. He took her position at the girls' school and she took his at the Istanbul State Academy of Fine Art. Her unhappiness and depression continued, however, and in 1931, she returned to Paris alone. By the end of the year, she required more surgery. During her recovery, she met the Italian writer Antonio Agnante, who operated the gallery library during Europe and offered her to the position of the painter there. The gallery closed in 1934 and Anyante's books were banned in some part of Europe because of his opposition to Benito Mussolini, causing the couple's financial situation to deteriorate. They were kept afloat temporarily when Albania's King Zog I paid 5,000 francs for a portrait. By this time, Hale Asaf has diagnosed cancer, and she died in May 31, 1938, at the age of 33. Unfortunately, some of her paintings were destroyed during World War II, while the surviving paintings will be kept in Turkish Museum. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Here, some of Hale Asaf drawing.